140. Alex rejected Faria's offer. "I'm sorry, Miss Adair, but my mood today had been ruined by those two irritating flies, so I won't go back to the auction. Let's keep a rain check on it." Faria said apologetically, "I'm so sorry, Mr. Anderson." Then, she returned to her car to retrieve a wooden box and put it in Alex's hand. "Mr. Anderson, this is a little token of my affection as an apology." The moment the box was in Alex's hands, he could sense traces of qigong from it, so he accepted it wholeheartedly. Faria was very glad that Alex accepted her gift, so she continued, "Well, I'll suspend today's auction and ask Aaron to regroup and observe his team of staff in the money house. When he is ready, we'll hold another auction sale, and I hope Mr. Anderson and Mr. Richard will be willing to join us then." Trump was astounded since he stumbled upon the woman. She was Miss Adair who appeared at the pawn store when he smashed the antique vase, wasn't she? She was so polite to his son-in-law. She was even willing to suspend the auction and rearrange everything just for him. That was such a huge honor, wasn't it? Was it because of the vase that he had restored the other day? "Oh my goodness, I have to see my son-in-law in a different view now," Trump muttered under his breath. Alex saw Faria's sincerity in handling this matter, so he nodded and said flatly, "Okay then, when you reorganize the auction, we'll join you." Trump hurriedly agreed, yes, definitely, we'll be there." "I'm glad to hear it. Again, I'm very sorry for what happened today. Please drive safely." Faria bowed and apologized again before she bid her farewell and left. After Faria left, Trump pointed to the wooden box in Alex's hands and said eagerly, "Alex, what did Miss Adair give you? Open it." Alex nodded and slowly opened the wooden box. Suddenly, a strong qigong spilled out of the box that instantly rejuvenated him. "Huh, what is it?" Trump stretched his neck to take a curious glimpse and suddenly, his face was twisted in a confused grimace. He saw a blue-black thing in the box that was about the size of a fist. It looked like a piece of coal at first glance, but it had a rough surface and some soil on top of it. As soon as Alex saw what was in the wooden box, his heart skipped a bit and was surprised at Faria's generosity. Trump squinted at the black thing again and again. Finally, he huffed in disappointment, "I thought it is some sort of a precious treasure, but it is just a piece of wood." Alex smiled, "Dad, it is indeed a wood, but it's not ordinary wood, this is very rare." Trump was even more confused. "What the hell is it?" "This is lightning-struck wood. It's formed by the trees when they are struck by lightning, right?" Trump said, "but this kind of wood is very common in the mountains whenever there are thunderstorms. What makes this so precious?" Alex smiled and said, "Dad, of course, it's easy to find ordinary trees that are being struck by lightning, but look at this wood, it has been charred into black texture. Wood can only be instantaneously charred under extremely high temperatures. It means that the lightning packed an extraordinarily huge amount of power. It was very likely to be the rare massive lightning in centuries. Besides, this section of the wood is black and shiny with faint bloodline patterns, indicating that it is the core of the Rajakeu, the king of wood, which makes it even rarer." Trump tooted disdainfully and said, "I don't buy it. How much can a lightning-struck wood cost anyway? It's nothing but a gimmick. The most valuable thing is an old and ancient cultural relic. If you say the wood was touched by King France, it might be worth some money." Alex simply smiled without saying anything. For him, this thing was of high value and extremely precious. Not only did it have ample qigong, according to the tragedy book, but it could also even be refined. But then, of course, Trump wouldn't understand any of it. 140.